Right. So now we know the main reason why we go to studies is to well grow. The question now that arises is, well, how do we grow? How do we find this personal success while studying, while growing? Because, well, let's be honest, for different individuals, it's a completely different story. One person might be interested in another field of knowledge than the other, but where do similarities will begin and where do they detract? How to find something which is well personal for us, but at the same time can serve the others. Imagine yourself in four different scenarios. It would either be, well, having the right people around you. It would be, well, finding a certain concept or a certain mechanism that would, well, allow others to, allow yourself to be of service to others. Or imagine yourself being in different places in different times and telling interesting stories because you've, well, experienced them. Or even it could be self-discovery. It could be getting to know yourself on a deepest level, spending the time that you have to understand who you really are. If you would be interested in transforming your life, your own existence, and to live a more fulfilling life, live a life more aligned with yourself, my name is Jacob and I am teaching students how to live more holistically, how to more align themselves and transform the life that they have, and well, the path that they're working to be more fulfilling. It is to be free of this burden of what do I want to do with myself. And if you would be interested in transforming your life right now, click the link down in the description. But going back to those four different areas of life, for some of us, I believe that having the right community and well being in this community, interacting with it, spending the time is the right success. It is about the time that we have to really get to know who works and who doesn't work, what previous what previous relationships were not serving us. It is about keeping those around us that will help to grow us personally. It is those around us that empower us to seek inner self. And through this community, for doing things together, for experiencing things together, one can realize oneself. It is about, well, basically the flourishing of the community that you've built or that has been introduced to you, or you yourself creating this community. Because if a community is well serving and everyone is happy, well, then the success comes in. It's like a satisfaction, a peace of mind, well, just satisfaction and success and surprises. They all come together, well, because we've learned how to seek this personalized success within the community, within those around us, within those people that really get us, or with those that we are able to experience something new and something exciting. But what if we want to go even further than that? Yes, the community is everything, but what if we see that there is something else, something grander? It's about those people who find life to be, well, technical. It's about the logic. It's about explaining the right things to the right people. It's about being service. So finding success in service, in this logic, in finding different concepts, different ideas, different, I don't know, stories altogether, but a system that allows a person to talk about it, to guide others through it, and well, be a betterment for the collective, not just the tribe, the people around us, but for the whole. It's about explaining something to others, purely logical, to improve things. This is how we could also seek for success and seek the success, the personal one, to find a an idea, a thing that really resonates with us, and learning everything around it, about it, and then later on telling people about it, because, well, the system can improve if everyone is well informed. If this one thing is improved, it's about like feeling satisfaction from getting a message through that can help others in the collective, helping the humanity. It's about the transpersonal help. It's not about how can I help you, but how can I help others so that all can gain from it. So if we're talking like a personal success here, it's about seeking different ideas, different concepts, or developing them all together in order to serve, in order to become this person that can improve things. This is how, for some of us, the success comes. This deep yearning for improvement, finding this concept, developing it, or just spreading it around, and later comes recognition that yes, this does work. This thing that I've been searching for my whole life is suddenly here. I can teach people around it, I can guide others, I can impact others. And this is where the success drives in. Well, for others, on the other hand, it's entirely about experience. So having this time that we have right now, where there's no obligations or that much, well, studies are sort of a leeway towards what we are able to do later on, right? How to be a greater version of self. So how do we become the greater version of self? Well, it is through experience, isn't it? And for some of us, it's all about experience. It's all about the journey itself. It's about gaining insight from different things, different people, different areas. It's about traveling. It's about going to spaces outside of our own comfort zone, stepping out of the box, because by being in those challenging situations, by traveling, by being by yourself and having to experience all of this, then come the stories, and through those stories you are able to explain to some people something. It's about to teach them and tell them, storytell, because through those stories, through the things that we've experienced, we are able to guide others. It's all fine and dandy when you have a concept, right? But it's about the practicality of it. It's the theory is over there, but you have to experience it first, and then later on, through experience comes in wisdom, and this wisdom is backed by the things that we've done, the things that we've experienced, because we already passed through the grinder, that, or we just have had the ability to experience something, and later on sharing it with others. It's about seeing life as a big drama, using this time that we have in studies to travel. It is to experience, stepping out of the comfort zone, experiment all the time, because we gain, and then we share, then we teach. This is how this personalized success can come in, through the journey itself, and later on spreading this journey around, during this, one could say, even hope of a grander story, hope of something else, something to be experienced, something more. This is how we can seek this success, through the story that we live out and then share with others. Finally, it's maybe about the journey, but not outside, but within. It's about the individuality in us. It's about spending the time to really get to know yourself, through, mutate even, to change yourself, to discover inner truths about ourselves, to spend the time not fixing on others, but on ourselves. It is discovering people around us that are inspiring us, making us more creative, making us more aligned to who we really are. And through this inner self, inner discovery, inner love to the self, comes out expression, comes out ability to influence. It's about seeing who gets us. I mean, really, really gets us. Finding those people that really do get us on a personal level, and later on experiencing it, experience the inner beauty, aligning yourself to what we feel is right, to what we feel and want to spread around, because it's our inner knowledge. Experiencing things, but in a manner that allows us to take this experience and look within. And once within is aligned, later on it radiates outside. Inner love, inner knowledge, inner creativity, inner inspiration that can later on spread to others. Even infecting them with the same love for the self and inner drive to discover what is within. This might be the success you are looking for. Not the story, not the, community in a way, not the biggest logic or biggest improvements, but just looking within oneself, being self-absorbed, but this self-absorption serving to becoming more one, becoming more whole, and people recognizing this. That how do you do that? How have you become so aligned with yourself? Well, because you experience those things, you gather inside, and later, well, instead of spreading it around, you just compile it within, and the process of self-service allows those people to just be an example, an integration of the self. With all that said, see yourself in those different areas. See what really resonates with yourself. Is it the people around us, the creation of community, the being in the community, the logic, the finding of different areas, different things that I can improve, that I can be of service to others, not just my tribe, not just the people around me, not just my family, friends. No, it's about the grander scale. It's about being someone to shift the perspective of the whole, of the society. Or is it about the story that we create, the story that we experience, the big drama, the big play that we are on, and sharing this drama with others? Or is it about drama in the inner? Or is it the transformation that comes in with the inner? This is how we find success. The success is being in more whole and in more aligned to those different ideas within our lives. This is why studies are a great, how do I call it? I wouldn't say it's a grinder, but it's a great separation. It's either you're going to really look at yourself, what works and what doesn't work, or for some of us it's like going with the flow and not knowing where to go. Taking into consideration what the time that we really do still have to look within and find this success, find yourself. Studies are a perfect time for it. No taxes, or tax discounts. We aren't really in marriages, we're maybe in relationship. We still have discounts on traveling, we don't have that stable job. We are able to use the time very wisely, but it's, well, do you see that? Do you see that the time is fleeting? So really, think of which of those things resonate. And later on, use the time that you still have to find yourself. And with that, I hope that this helps.